Maybe switch places with him because he's actually going to make me do the cooking.
Yeah, I need to go do sous chef, so I guess you're on for
All
today.
right.
Basically, what we're going to do this morning, just kind of a really fun little cream and chicken, kind of a spring dish. It's real simple, something you can do at home. And heavy cream has the ability to actually thicken itself, so it's something you can do that's low gluten if you want to go gluten-free or whatever. But if you want to get started here, first thing you want to do is you always want to make sure your pan's nice and hot.
It's nice and hot.
Nice and hot.
I can feel it.
Okay, and you want to get your oil in. You want to make sure you get your oil nice and heated.
How much oil do I need? Is
a little bit more than that.
Okay.
Okay, that smoke point's a little bit good.
Right? All right.
You want to get that up there. Now what we're going to do to start with is let's go ahead and add a little bit of fresh garlic.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get that in there and let that kind of start tossing around. A few shallots. We're going to let that get going in there. Let them kind of toast just a hair while the oil's nice and hot. Okay, then we're going to reduce that heat just a little bit. And we're going to go ahead and add our chicken in.
Okay.
And then this is where I need you to keep care of the chicken for me, okay?
Right now I'm doing a wonderful job of supervising.
So far you're not doing bad at all.
All right.
All right.
The chicken is very thinly sliced.
Exactly. We want it to kind of cook quickly. So we're going to let you take over from there.
Okay.
Now what's fun about this dish is you can put anything in that you want. You know, I've got all kinds of different things here, so I thought we'd do maybe some tatakis in here.
Yeah, I'm already making the chicken stick to the pan.
I want to add just a little bit more oil to it then if you'd like.
Okay.
Just another little squeeze. Pretty easy adjustment. There you go. So you want to get your chicken cooked about halfway.
Okay.
And start adding your vegetables in. Now some of these here I've blanched a little bit to get them going, just for the sake of speed here on television.
This isn't going to take long.
Oh, it's not going to take long at all.
Okay.
So when you get to this kind of point here, a lot of times I'll add just a little bit of white wine to it. If you step back just a hair, I'll add just a little bit of white wine. Kind of deglaze that pan just a little bit. And then here's where it gets real easy. I want to get that chicken about 3/4 of the way done.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add some heavy cream to it. Okay. Basically, this heavy cream you can get at Kroger's, the ultra pasteurized. That's all I need to do this dish.
That's it?
That's it. I'm just going to let it set for a few minutes. Now towards the end,
it's starting to look like this.
It's going to start looking like this one here.
All right.
We'll add a little salt and pepper. And towards the end, we'll add a little bit of Parmesan, and we'll just let it cook down. And then what you'll end up with is a dish that looks something like this in just about 3 or 4 minutes.
Okay, so you're going to get it on the plate, and while you do that, I want to ask you, well, first of all, I want to point out your Easter pants, which I think are fantastic. Chefs usually kind of spice up the wardrobe with their pants, and I don't know if you can see Brian's, but they have bunnies and eggs. Can you step back just a little toward Jay and you can get a shot of your pants so everybody can see them? No, I appreciate the flair, Brian. I think that's really nice. Now, at the Galt house, tell me about the couple of different ways people can do Easter.
Well, we've got actually 2 different ways. On the 3rd floor in the Archibald Cochran room, we're doing a family-style buffet. It's $35 for adults and $15 for children. And it's, your traditional fare and, with eggs and the Benedicts and the whole 9 yards. And then up in Review, we're also doing another buffet that's $45 for adults and $20 for children with a little bit more upscale menu.
Okay.
Both of them, actually, that's new this year. We have a petting zoo. We're going to have face painting. I've heard rumors that the Easter Bunny may or may not be there, depending on how busy he is.
Yeah, well, that's true.
But both buffets will actually include access to those areas.
And they're going to be just in a separate area, but still in the hotel.
Yeah, still in the hotel. They're going to be on the 3rd floor, just kind of outside the buffet room.
Very good.
So you come up there and there'll be all kinds of little bunnies and chicks and all that kind of stuff to play with.
All right. Well, you can let Brian do the cooking for your family on Easter, which sounds like a wonderful idea if you ask me, and enjoy the fun with the petting zoo, the Easter Bunny, and all the other activities they have going on. Brian's also kind enough to share his recipe, so we will share with you this chicken dish on our website, wdrb.com. And in a few minutes, he's going to come back and show us how to make some scallops.